So here we go, live. Race to 11, BCA rules, Scotch doubles. Dave O'Keefe at the table breaking. Second ball break. Got 2 balls in, 2 solids. And this is the kickoff to the second round. Looks like we're starting with solids. The 1 ball will go in the side pocket. It's a very, very, very dicey cut, but I would have to bet. If I was that 5 doesn't really lead you to the 7 very well. Well, there is a 2 ball on the table too. I'm sorry, there was 1 of each made. I apologize. There is a 2 ball there. It's above the 14, so go through them throughout the match. But Jesse right now on the 5, he's going to try to bump the 2 out. He's got to be careful he doesn't get buried behind there or double kiss the 2 and let it stick in there. Pretty sure this 2 will end up on the right side of the table. And it's over on the right side of the table. Hold up. Away from you. So he doesn't want to get stuck over there behind that 14 ball. Ideally, lay the 7 up in the upper right corner. And he got stuck over there behind the 14. It's easy to do on that shot right there. It's easy to run into it and then have it bump back out. Distracted at the time. A few people that were on the table here. So Mr. Rico Suave putting in the work. So Jesse on the kick here on the 7. And it's a good hit. Good hit. Look at this cue ball. Cue ball's good too. This man has shot a lot of pool balls in his day. Man, has he shot a lot of pool balls. And he didn't get over there enough. 7 will go by that ball. Not an easy shot on this 7 ball. Dave O'Keefe at the table. And, oh, good shot, good shot. Just don't think I have the ability on the cue ball to be able to do it like he's going to. Early on, this is kind of a pivotal shot, though. Shots like this can really set the tone for the match, at least for the first part of it. Oh, he cross-banked on the 1. Wow, that was a heck of a good try. I never even thought of that. I looked at it. He had to almost pinch that and hit it with some left. Try. I can tell you from playing him multiple times that Jesse banks very well. So Vince on the 12 ball. You know, you hear from time to time from the commentators, and you know, I'm not taking any credit on it, but we got to remember that a lot of these guys make this thing look so easy that, you know, us humanoids, when we get out the table, it's a little bit more full than he intended, and it kind of slowed the cue ball coming off the rail. It's like Vince is going to try to tickle the side of the 9 ball with the cue ball and put the cue ball up there, possibly behind the 8 ball. Try to tuck it up there and they're safe. Just get to the rail. That should work. I think he can make that, though. Ifs there. Speed, how thick or thin you hit the ball, and how much English you have on. There's 3 variables that really determine where this cue ball is going to go. And he made it. And cue ball, get going, get going. Yep, plenty enough over there. He played it to get over there. Good shot. I root for everybody. Just if anybody's tuning in for the first time, just to let you know, I root for both teams. I love good pool, and nothing better as well when it goes, you know, down to hill. Unless it's a doubleheader. But we love those matches too. Fighting in another day. So Dave O'Keefe again breaking. Jesse, the higher rated player, of course, shooting first after the break. Seems to be the typical or standard way that teams are doing that. And it makes sense too, because then you have your high rated player not only pick the suit, stripes or solids, but also they can sometimes take the little bit tougher shot to start the rack out with. But you're supposed to lose 10-0, 10-1 most often to that kind of a high-rated player or that much of a difference in ratings. Populate this place back in the day. But VNEA will be on the 14 here on the right side. And I don't think that 13 goes past that point on the side. I could be wrong on that. I don't know where Vince went. Where did he go? Oh, he's off to the right there. So Gene. Love the guy to death. Love Gino. He's helped me with my game a lot of times over the years, and consider him a good friend, but also like giving him a hard time too. I might be seeing it, making it more difficult than it really is. It's probably just going to lay there for him. And he snapped at it. It was a pretty good draw stroke, stop stroke. And the 10 hung there. He's lucky the 10 didn't fall in all the way to the middle of the table. So he's got a pretty big window up there. Looks like he's going to draw straight back. And good shot. Nice controlled stroke. Wouldn't be surprised if actually he would cover the same path, actually. Pretty close. 8 ball in the same pocket. Vince Garcia with the 8 ball, 1-1. And probably a few other things would go on. Got a ball. Good snap on that break too. He can hear though with those on though. I think it's selective, but he can hear. Shot, yeah, the 10 does go by there then. So 11 ball, he'll roll forward, probably into the rail, and then come back out. So Gino on the 10 ball. See if he goes for the 14 or the 13.
Hey, do you know where the cord is for the computer?
No. And he is not tuned into the stream either, so. But it seems like he's paying more attention than Gene is. I think he is playing it off the 9 here. Oh, good try. Good try. Good try. Look at this cue ball, though. Look at this cue ball. Oh, my goodness. Almost got a really, really good roll. Tucked behind there. That was a good try, Vince. I have to hit it with some inside, I think. Use the cue ball to run up into the 9 ball. The 4 ball is pretty easy for them to solve, so. If you can get on the ball here, they're pretty much looking at getting out. Run of the table. And went by the 9 ball. Cue ball came down here and should have the 1 or the 7. I think for Fargo rate, I would give him 1 or 2 games to 7, which I don't think I would like. 1 I might, but not 2. But he's tough. He's beaten me, I think, in the NBA more than I've beaten him. Meaning that the cue ball will shoot off that rail a bit more, but I think Dave can just kind of spin this in and put him on the 4. It's easy peasy. Yeah, very nice. A few good looks at this, making sure he gets on the 3 for Dave here. I like his methodicalness, if that's a word. If it isn't, I just made it.
No, but I'm going to go beat the fuck out of Rodney in a second. That's Willie if he thinks I got the strength to beat
Good over there.
the
Yeah, that'll work. Three in the side, float down, 5 in the corner. Good shot. Well done. shot. Race to 11. Good out. Good out. Got a ways to go for a lot of pool for that to happen, though. So 2-1. Second ball break again. Seems like some of the teams have been switching to second ball just to prevent dry breaking and leaving open tables, which happens pretty often. Shot Gino. See how you can just graze the edge of that 10 and then sit behind there. That's where I end up. And you got it. Oh, it'll go. It'll go. It'll go, but oh boy. And Vinny will probably end up with a bank of some fashion if he can even get at a bank. See, Gino was trying to hold it for that 15 ball, and as a result, didn't make the 11. That wasn't easy down there. Or no, he's playing the 5 ball. I'm sorry. Playing the 5 ball in the side pocket. Nope. And I might, now this shot here on this 15, if he plays this 15 to make it, he's going to play it safe. Let's say if he plays this and make it, it'd be a good idea just to go pocket speed. But, well, the 1 goes. So Dave will shoot the 1 up in the corner and probably roll this cue ball up into the 14, or might even catch a 7. I think he wants to avoid that if possible. But yeah, bump the, we got by the 14. Good shot. He's going to go 2 rails with the cue ball. We'll see what he loads up. No, he's going to draw into it. Yep. 3 lower left corner, draw into the 8 ball with the cue ball. Nope, we did go 2 rails. I'll be danged. And now the 4 will go, but it also gives them a little bit more options to move the 7 ball, but now they have to deal with the 6 as well. And you still have the 2 up there. I just don't know if I like going this direction, taking care of the 2-6, because I don't have a game plan on the 4-7 yet. Oh, good try. We might call for an intermission about midway through this match at this pace. Good shot, Gino. That's smart. That's a good play. Fortunately, I'm not playing this event because I wouldn't want to shoot that ball, but nope. Just a little bit outside. That was a tough shot, man. I'm zipping that 15, and that cue ball is going on a collision course with the 10 ball. Looks like he's going to try to draw back and break it out, though. Nope. Slow down. See where if he'd have been right on that diamond there? Right on that bottom rail and on that diamond, he could have took the 15 on the back cut and slid the cue ball right up into the 10 ball. Because look at that. Put that ball on the rail. It's like a natural path. The 10, there it goes, but no, he missed it by quite a ways. Drop back. Make the 2, get on the 10. He's going to shoot the shot. There he goes. Oh my goodness, what a shot. What a shot. Very good possibility that Gene, not by his fault, gets this cue ball on an angle on that ball where it's going to be difficult to get good on that 8 ball. Especially when he missed the ball. That would have worked there, though. That would have worked. Gene, I think I'm more surprised not that Gene missed it, but the way that he shot that. I didn't think he had to hit it near that hard, but I'm also safely up here in the booth. But can Jesse get Dave up to that spot on the upper rail? Worst case scenario, what happens there, he makes the 4 and the 2. Shot, good shot. So 2 and then get back on the 7 from here. I'd like to go left side rail, lower right side rail, and underneath it, just like that. Man, how do you hit that ball? There's a line there, though, to get right side rail and behind that stripe. I don't think Jesse will get there, though. Nope. Oh, he did go. Jesus, that ball didn't look like it was going to go. Holy cow. Good shot. Well done, Dave. Nicely done. Nicely done. 3-1, race to 11, CR Sports Bar, Coon Rapids, Minnesota. So keep subscribing. It's important. And at least get your name in the hat sometimes, because we're gonna work on that again. Got a whole list of things for you, Jerry. And don't worry, Jerry, you don't have to write them down. I've got a piece of paper up already with them. There's a lot of things wrong with that table right there. Look at those stripes, my God. That almost looks like a Corey Dual break back in like 2014, 2015. And that's it. That's it. My God, that's ugly. You know what I do here? I lay gently with the 6 ball. They're going to open up their stripes, and you have a wall of balls in between you and solids. So that's the shot Gino should have hit the last time. We got to get the 13 out of the way first. It's a mess. That's just ugly over there. What an ugly table with the stripes. If I'd rather not move the 9 ball, though. I'd like to leave the 9 there so I can get around it easier with the 3. I think Gene's going to go to the rail and come back across with the cue ball. Yeah. Race to 11, Vince breaking. I think he'll do us. He's going to head ball.
What's up, Brent?
2 ball. Cue ball. 2 ball and the cue ball. He might even try to bump the 3 and the 8. Move the 8 just a little hair to the right just so it opens it up a little bit more. You got to be careful on this, so you could end up with having to shoot a combo anyways. I like moving the 8 a little bit here too, though. I think he's going to try to move the 8 too. 8 and the 3 will move. Not much. Nope, just move the 3. That's fine. The 8 will go. The 8's makeable, so. I like that inside because I know as soon as I come off that second rail, I'm getting the angle I want on that 3. Just can't hit it too hard. Let it work too. With some draw and trying to hold it for the 1 there. That shot's makeable too, though. Just kind of slide up in between the 8 and the 13. But, excuse me. I think he's going to go up for the 5 in the right side pocket. Go up to the left side rail, and then cue ball will go up in between the 10 and the 12. Oh, he's going all the way around the horn. Even better. Good shot. If I go too far, I got the 6. If I go a little bit short, I got the 1, and I can still do the 6. But I think Dave can take the 1 and just pull back and get on the 6 here anyways.
Thank you. You guys have a good night.
Slide back about 1.5 feet. Oh, nice. Down there and spun back. Very nice. Very nice. Willie Driscoll in the house.
You're in the waiting game. 150.
Slide over a little bit too far. You're up that creek. At least going into the rail, you can bring it back into the window. Yeah, that's a good shot, man. Smart. Good shot. Good stroke on that ball. Wouldn't expect anything less. Dave O'Keefe breaking the table. Sponsor again. Keefe's Collision. Second ball. Got a ball. I think he's made that ball up in the corner pocket a couple of times now. Yeah, there is a certain way to shoot that, and it's actually more makeable if you don't use a break cue. If you use a softer regular shooting tip. It's more conducive to make that ball on a consistent basis. And that's not my opinion on that. That was from Corey and from Dennis and a couple other pros. So he's going to probably have to bank this ball. And should be able to leave Jesse on a combo here at 13-12. Oh, he's going to play safe. It's even a better idea. Man, great shot. That's probably about a 0.005% chance, but he's going to tie the 14 up on the 2 ball.
That's not a horrible idea either. I mean,
I think they did. I think that was short-lived, though. Did they make them? Yeah, Yamaha made them. I think Kawasaki did, too.
so it happened. He put it in a spot where Jesse could just make it with ball in hand.
Yeah. Do you draw into the 3 here, or do you come down to the bottom now?
I would just roll it forward and play the 15 ball into the side next.
Yeah, I think I agree on that, especially like that right there. Good shot.
No, you wouldn't have to, but I mean, I could see him running into the 6 because you want to go a little wider versus getting too close. You don't want to accidentally touch that 13 ball. You could hit the 6 ball as long as you don't hit it too hard, you'll be fine.
Yeah, if you hit the edge of it too, it'll put you on they push the cue ball over onto the 13. That's pretty perfect right there.
So like this one, you're almost better overhitting a tad bit, versus underhitting it. If you're stunning, which I think he is.
Yeah, air on hitting it a little bit too firm. Yep.
That looks like it'll work. And people know him all over the country. World renowned.
Yeah, ain't that something? Everybody knows Little Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot. Good shot.
5-3 going to 11.
5-2.
Well, oh yeah, 2.
Yep, 5-2.
See, this is why I'm not allowed to commentate. I can't even read the numbers.
Look at that 14 ball. What an ugly spot for a pool ball. I don't mind going after the 5 pretty sometime soon too, though.
Oh, I didn't even see the 5 ball. Yeah, I suppose you should shoot that one in before the 8.
Because I think if you go from 1 to the 5, then 5, gets you obviously over the 6 and the 3.
Yeah.
And I like that idea of the 4 for the last ball to get in the 8 ball. We're past that now.
I think we're going to see Dave shoot the 2 and just play position for the 3 in the side, maybe. Because it doesn't matter too much where the cue ball ends up for the 4, because that 12 will stop it for the 8 in the upper right.
The thing I don't like is that if you get on the 5 and get kind of a weird angle on that 4, then you might be in trouble getting on the 8. Just you might end up with a weird cut on the 8. He wants to start a petition for a worldwide second ball break ban.
Hey, I second ball broke for many, many, many years.
That's as we had done previously in that match. We had mentioned to our opponent a couple of times to stop doing that because it was coaching, and then it came to a head, and then Jerry determined as a foul. We'll just keep an eye on this and see if Jesse, continues to do it. If it is, then it is something that comes up and Vince calls out again, then obviously it will be a foul, but
small window, just as a pool player, after whether you're playing Scotch or singles or whatever, you're going to want to see if the cue ball got to where you want it to get. Even if you don't touch the table or nothing, you're just looking, well, then people can portray that as well.
Yeah, it is accessible, like you said. They can get on this ball, and that 15 is probably going to be the one to do it for him. So I think the 13 will be the next shot. If you get on the 12, then the rest is easy.
Yeah, and then, Jesse's just got to do it.
After the 740 rolls
Jesse
it up
does.
the rail, and it gets easier. Oh, a little bit too much. Yeah.
It's the booth is deceiving. You should do this, and sometimes that angle just isn't quite there.
I kind of like with your route, if you're going to do that, though, get the 10 ball out of the way, because then if you get stuck on the 6 square, you could bank the 12 cross side if you have to. Team of Gene Albrecht and the less than pleased Vince Garcia. Well, here we go. Bump it down to the bottom rail. Good shot. Now can you get there? This is a really easy one to draw back too far, though. It's an easy one to underdraw. Oh, there's such a small window here. He got there. Yeah, he got there. Look at that. What a shot. I kind of like spinning it some because then I think you target for those chalks. And then you make the 8 ball from anywhere over on that right side.
Yeah. Even if the cue ball's in the center of the table, I think Dave's still making
and
that.
And then you also take out the scratch in the side that way by throwing a lot of English on it. Because these shots always kind of direct line. Oh, man, that was good. Good little rub there. So this will get them up 7-2. Up 7-2. I think one thing that Vince could have done, and not faulting him on this at all in any way, and I alluded to the match previously where that had happened, and we had mentioned to our opponents a couple of times that it had to stop, and it didn't, and we were told by the competitor that what they were doing was legal, and it wasn't. It was an absolute foul. Our natural thing is, okay, did I get there? Did my cue ball get there? What am I looking at? It's natural. It's just a natural thing to do. And I don't think in either situation was it done to, but Jesse would have been noted that, because Jesse was up here and pretty adamant that he do it. And I was flat out saying, hey, Jesse, I'm not trying to dispute that. Just trying to see what actually happened and let you know that you can't do some things that you may feel you can do. And gets up and goes and looks while you're at the table. It's like, what are you doing? What are you looking at? Well, I'm looking to see if it goes or not. You'll know because I'm at the table. And that is a situation that really irks me, and you can hear me getting louder and adamant about it, is that if your opponent, if you're playing somebody, and if you don't know if a ball goes or whatever, stay in your chair. Do not stand where you want to shoot your next shot from. Don't do any of those things. Go back to your chair and sit down. That way, none of it comes into play, and really, you're playing within the rules that way too. It was noted, and then you can start looking for it in the future. Nope, 9 goes. And run the cue ball into the 5 without having to draw it. I think he can run the cue ball down to the bottom row into the 5 and then have the 15 in the side. Or just do that, and it's even better. Man, he hit that ball good. Jesus. Just think if you went and played in, if you did like the Jamie Sanford project, you could probably get down below a 650 before too long.
Oh, people, yeah. If I could be a 649. That's fine. I don't even think anybody
would you
they wouldn't
play?
even complain.
Yeah, would they let you play if you drop that low?
Well, the numbers don't lie.
Man, yeah, they don't. Yeah.
When I'm tired, like, it's just, to me, that's a waste of $450. So I stayed home. But if I was a 649, I might be able to play kind of bad and still do okay. I don't know. That's something to think about. Was probably, because like,
it's easy for that to escalate.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that it's over and now we're back to playing pool. And
yep. Oh, look at this break. Man, oh man, oh man.
And I mean, even if you had to, you could, if he has the right angle, shoot to 6 and run your cue ball into the 7-14, break it out. You got a few insurance balls.
Yeah, the 3 should be there still, right?
Yeah, the 3 should be there, and then if it gets really out of hand, you got the 5 up. I mean, we laugh about it.
Right, we do it, though.
It happens all the time.
Only reason we mention things like that is because it's happened to us. And yeah, absolutely from experience. Just hit it. Oh, we missed it, though. Oh, boy. I think you'd have to really hit it to scratch, though.
Yeah.
If anything, you'll hit on the left side of that ball. Not the right side of it.
And if you miss it here, you still have one more opportunity.
Missed it again.
Ooh, well, he's going to take my other opportunity was going to be if he
618 or 619.
Not that Dave's not capable. It's just Jesse's got a higher percentage of making something like that than Dave.
Yep.
That was a nice little rub right there. 72 free oil changes for our veterans tomorrow. So
that's awesome.
Shout out to Ryan Janikowski, owner of Monticello Auto Service. Great place to get any work done on your car if you need it.
Is he gonna play to run into him? No.
And it's Jesse shooting, so.
Yeah, that's the thing though too. Whereas if you're a player, and not saying Dave's not capable to see it, or see he did get over there. My concern here is that if I shoot this 14, I'm going to be up table.
I think the 7's going to slow the cue ball down enough to where he's going to have a very, or you do that,
or just do that. Yeah, well, that's a really good shot. Corner.
I like going 15, 11, 9, 8 from here. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much, but
yeah, I'd like to float the 8 into the side and then take or 9 in the side and take the 8 in the right corner.
And then if you shoot the 11, you could shoot the 9 in the upper left. Oh, you must have a slight angle here. Way more than I
that was a
thought.
good shot. And get nice and flat there, too.
To shoot it in the upper right, you have to just slow roll this and take a super long shot.
Can he go 3 rails, force follow, and take the 8 on the left side?
I don't think he's going to do that.
Nope, he's going to get out there and make Gene shoot it. I think that's a Q-Tech shaft, I want to say.
Did you finally win?
I might be wrong on that, though. Made it. Didn't even touch the 4. Wow, that was a good shot, Gino. Should come up less. And another second ball break. Fairly easy table for first time in a while. And that made it a little bit tougher. You're going to have to follow into the rail, and a touch of right will help.
Yeah, that touch of right, though, makes this shot a lot harder. I needed more right than
Yeah,
that.
a little bit more right.
No, I think he's going to shoot the 2, and he's looking at playing just position for the 7 on the side. So it must go.
Yeah, it does go on the side. No, I don't think. Does a 4 go on the left side?
It might. But either way, I mean, you got to just kind of stop your cue ball here and
Yeah.
take your medicine, and can't try to get. See, like.
Oh, they high-fived. Gino likes it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I know, Jerry preaches it all the time. And he's not wrong about always just being on the proper side of the ball, where here you are not on the proper side of the ball.
Oh, how do you hit that ball? Man, that was a good shot.
Yeah, that's
Risky, though.
well. I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
he had to hit that absolutely perfect to get that result.
Yep.
But he executed it. I mean, but and Gene's a great player. I mean, he's like a 7. He's not a 740 like Jesse, but I think he's like a 710, something like that.
What is he here? I think 699.
Yeah, just make sure you don't touch that 11 ball with the 8 ball, and good to go.
Good shot.
Wasn't even
Man,
close.
center of the pocket.
8-4, trying to mount a little comeback here.
Picked up 2 games. Good second ball. Got a ball. And the stripes look runnable except for the 9 ball. Solids are actually more runnable.
Because if the cue ball's close to your object ball, you're gonna get good accuracy. So a tough cut shot isn't that tough. It's one thing if you're shooting like a table and
Yeah,
if
it's marginally easier.
Yeah,
Yep.
the closer the cue ball is to the object ball.
Moving off that rail and not moving into that 13. I think it's almost definitely you're going to hit that 13. Depending on how Gino hits it, though.
JK, you got your office keys on you?
All right, let's see what he does.
Oh, and you got straight on the 15. Oh, my God.
That's absolute best case scenario.
Oh, my God. How'd that work out? Probably.
I think he'll come back off the 7 a little bit, so he'll avoid the stripe on the right to get.
Yeah, avoid hitting that other stripe.
Yeah, the 12.
Man, how did that work out? Jesus. Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't think he's even considering that fact that he could just draw over the rail, take it up in the corner. We get so locked in on where we want that ball to go. He's just thinking about the side pocket.
Yeah, a lot of times people get tunnel vision.
Watch Vince draw back and just take the 8 up in the corner. I think he's got an ankle now. No, he's going to draw back, ain't he? I think you could take it in either pocket from here. Yep, good shot.
Eight to 5 in our race to 11.
That's a big game right there. They picked up 3 in a row. I agree on that. I don't want my teammate.
But there's quite a few people that do it. So, or if I've seen a lot of teams over the durations of all these or iterations of these Scotch doubles events that do that. Now I wonder if we go back, if any of the teams.
Oh
Oops,
boy.
that's a bad little kiss.
Yep.
If any of the teams that have ever, like, say, taken first or second, have they racked for their teammate, or has it always been?
Yeah.
I would actually prefer to shoot the 15 into the side and follow my cue ball into it. Then I have the 13 and or the 10 next.
Or the 10.
And you're going to be pushing the, you should be able to do it accurately enough to hit the 12 ball towards the pocket a little bit more. But
Oh wow. But you just back cut that 3 a little bit, and you're naturally gonna hit that 12-6.
he might.
Oh, he's gonna shoot that. Yep.
Yeah. Or he might shoot the 3 and then try
He's
to
gonna lay it for the 4.
And
Yeah.
Vince's point of view.
I don't like that just because of the fact if I hit that 12 on the bottom side of it, the cue ball is gonna end up down towards the pocket.
Oh, I
almost.
don't like it either. I'm just saying, like, it's.
That right there.
So the only issue with that, I didn't
Now you
get
got
a
a
chance
longer
to say
shot.
it. Well,
And then everything goes after that.
you just don't want to miss the 9 and hit the 14 because you could possibly
Yeah, and
snook yourself on everything.
you don't want to hit it on the left side. Oh,
Like
or miss
that.
the ball. I would rather have a 740 shoot from down there than me.
And I think Dave's going to shoot a stop shot and have Jesse shoot the 15
Just
on the side
back
next.
cut the 15 a little bit.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's what he was looking at.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah, I think he still has the 15 ball.
I don't see him coming down here for anything for the 12 or the 10, staying up table. Looks like he's going to hit this pretty firm, though. Or is he? Doesn't look like a slow roll stroke. Oh, it was. Yep. Then it'll be the 14 next.
It might be.
Yeah, it might be now, huh? And if I'm shooting this ball, though, I like to put some right on it. I like to go into the 13. I'm going that direction anyways, because now you end up with a combo.
I think from here now it's probably going to go 10, 12. Dave probably just didn't like, because anytime you're putting, you know how it is. If you're putting inside English on, it just makes the
It's
shot
a
missable.
lot tougher shot, yeah. Easy to jog.
And I
that
know
thing.
these guys have practiced together a lot, and I'm sure Jesse's told him, like, hey, just make the ball and don't hook me.
Yep.
And, and it's been working for him.
Yeah,
So
you don't have to get perfect. Just get me on the ball.
Yep. Yep, let a 740 does what a 740 will do.
Well, that'll work out good. Slow roll this in. 13 back down in the lower right corner.
The 13 and get the cue ball out,
Yeah.
about a diamond out, and then have a cut shot on the 12.
It's like that. A little bit of an angle. And Dave, the worst case scenario that Dave will end up with a little bit more of a back cut than he'd be comfortable with. But the ball goes. And if you have to back cut this 12, the cue ball's going to go 1-2 rails. So you probably can take the 8 in the lower left corner. Just don't get on it, like you said. Don't try to get too good on the ball and end up getting on top of the 14 or on top of the 12.
Right.
Leave him a shot. That's a little bit steeper of a back cut than I would want. You have to hit a little bit of inside on that, though, I think, to flatten that out. I think.
Yeah, and for me, like, what I personally do here is I focus on making the ball. If you try to split your focus on, okay, make the ball, but I need the cue ball here on a tougher shot like that,
just like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
run into the one, and, Jesse's just going to shoot it
Jesse's
in the
going to
right
make
hand.
it, yeah. You give him miscue again.
Not on this one.
If he does, I probably leave town because I don't want him to rewatch the stream. It's that commentator curse. 9-5. 3 hours in, 9-5.
This level.
Yeah, and he shouldn't be able to break and scratch and then have your opponent get punished by having to take the tougher suit.
Right. I mean,
because they're in the kitchen.
And I can tell you that, like, anytime that they had ball in hand, Jesse never miscued. So
yeah, there is that too.
Right. But I mean, flat out, just Hank and I missed some shots that we should. Oh, and Mr. Billy Bob Dehan Garage Doors, he is also sponsoring the Christmas tournament. So.
Oh yes, that's the other one. Yep,
Yeah.
I seen that in the bathroom. I know that I seen Military Mortgage Guru, but yeah.
I think it'd be a good idea if we got our sponsors dressed up like Santa Claus and the Grinch up, out here handing out the presents and stuff. But I don't know if we can talk them into doing all that.
Well, that's a pretty good shot.
And like even say like me, You know, where you don't see the really, really good players hardly ever roll balls. They stun them to avoid skids and all that kind of stuff. But
Yep.
All right, so I just got a message. So Billy Bob, owner of D-Hand Garage Doors, says he will dress up and hand out cash to the players in the pool tournament that day. Now, I don't know how much cash. I mean, you might get a nickel, you might get a blue $100 bill.
First, let's clarify, what is he dressing up as?
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Billy Bob, are you dressing up as Santa Claus, or are you wearing like a naughty maid outfit? You know, I mean, I'm just curious. I don't know. This is going to be a tricky little out, getting from like the 14 to the 9 to the 10 to the 12 or the 12 to the 10, and then to the 8. Well, nah, he's hitting straight high, so I don't think that's gonna.
He's just gonna try to come down to the bottom rail and then go to the left of the 8 ball.
Yeah, because I think to do your shot, I think you'd have to hit more right side on the cue ball. Well, if looking at it would be the left side, but his right side.
Oh my goodness! What a nice little rub that was. And one thing he could do to
make
guarantee
your partner come up with something.
The angle on the 10 on the right side, though, is if he follows forward and goes up to the end rail over to the right side rail. Then you're guaranteed that angle on the 10. Whereas if you do it this way, I don't mind this either, but you might end up on the rail or. Oh, that's a good. Oh, he hit that ball really good. That's a good spot right there. And then the one will go to the left side rail, and you should be able to float right there with the cue ball and be a pretty easy shot on the 8 ball. I think Dave will like his position here. Don't want to draw too much, so I think you want to, like you said, he hit too much of it, didn't he? The upper part of it. I think he drew too much. I think you want to go more center ball, and then guarantee you catch the bottom part of the 1.
Yeah.
Move, Dave. No, he cut it. He went to cut it. Oh my gosh! He had a chance to go too.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good shot.
He just needed to hit it about 10 miles an hour harder. I'm not a sports guy at all. For anybody, I mean, anybody that knows me knows that. But I don't know. Since my age, I mean, I grew up with Tyson beating the crap out of people in 30 seconds, and
yeah, wasn't he? He was just the baddest man on the planet at that time in his prime.
At what, the countdown or whatever it was on Netflix of him training and the whole thing and leading up and da 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 da. And
see you, little Joe. Have a good night, buddy.
I don't know. I'm like on the Mille Lacs Facebook group. There was one of the resorts was like, if you free 2 people on one of their launches or whatever. So I picked Tyson to knock him out in the 3rd, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, Did you see that Tyson slapped him yesterday? So I think the whole thing with that is Tyson made fun of him or said something about like he's got bad feet. Like his footwork isn't very good. So that's why so Jake Paul like ran up and stood on Tyson about for bad feet, and then Tyson took that personally and gave him a quick little slap across the jaw.
Gotta hold this cue ball.
Oh, now I'm getting offers. If I want to make a wager on the fight.
3 ball?
Is that the 3?
Yeah.
The only solid, not
bottom
the 8
right.
ball on the table?
Do you go 2 rails in this or just down to the bottom and back? Oh, he came up. He was playing it for the side. That's all right.
Yeah, that works.
Nine to 6. Here we go. Still alive.
If the tournament isn't over by then, a lot of the times Jerry will ask some of the teams like, hey, can you play on a Tuesday or Thursday or, whatever, just to try to get it over with before the holidays so, somebody has a little bit extra money for the Christmas presents. Just $2,000, nothing big. No, I'm kidding. It's not that much. I bet $50. I don't do a lot of prop betting.
Yep. Took your. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but that's
so.
Like say the 8 ball side of the tangent line.
Yeah.
Then your cue ball is going the wrong way, and there's traffic up there and a pocket up there, and it's a whole lot of bad news. That's not bad. I think
that'll
he's either got the good angle or he's straight enough to where he can draw out of there.
But he could go forward, float forward and get on the 4 or 6, or float forward, go 2 rails and come out on the 4. But he's going to draw. I like the draw shot too. Draw it back and bring it in between the 8 ball and that stripe. Get in the 6. Just like that. Man, he hit that one good.
Doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but if you go 5-6-4, there really isn't much bad that can happen. If you were to say go 6 ball and you overdraw it, there's a possibility of snookering yourself.
I like going on the corner. If I come too far, then I've got the side. If I go for the side and I get screwed up, then I'm really in trouble. But it's going to go to the side. That'll work too. .630, 3.5 hours in this match.
Well, I might bet on this too in a second here. I'll tell you if I want him to run out the set or not.
You're going to bet on the women's boxing match? 7-9, race to 11. Second ball break. And the 11 going to go. Nope. Man, look at this mess. This is what you get, though, on a second ball if you don't hit them well.
I've come up with some stupid ideas, but if you're going to wear the gas mask, you get a little bottle of fart spray, right? I'm just saying, hear me out. You let it loose around the table when you miss. I mean, that's all kinds of safety.
At Gene's age, I don't think he needs a fart machine. I think he is the fart machine.
But yeah, I wouldn't break it out unless I had to. So if I can cleanly pocket that 12 ball, knowing the 8 goes into that side pocket, I wouldn't run into him.
Yeah, it'll go there. They're going to move the 1 here, I think. They don't want to break and smash them, leave them wide open, let the other team just run out on them. At least on the second ball, if you don't break them well, you're going to have some clusters. You're going to have some work to do.
Is he playing for the 14 next?
I think he is, yeah. Just to pull it over on the side rail there. And now the 10 goes in the lower right. It sure doesn't go in the lower left now. So just, again, focus on making this ball. You're not going to be really able to do anything magical with the cue ball anyways. Oh, he went that way with it.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
I thought he was going to the right corner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I assume that's where he was shooting it to get straight on, straight
on the 11. Oh. How about the 3 and lay a safety and put the cue ball down and then the bottom rail down there? If you can't make it. Catch the top edge of the 3, go to the left side rail, put the cue ball down on the bottom rail. Right there. Shot my shot.
It's not his
But
shot,
he didn't do that. Yeah, it's not his shot.
Right,
he didn't do that.
He uses the blue.
Just so everybody's clear, he did not do that.
No, yeah, we're just having fun.
I think he can make this ball though.
I think he can make everything he shoots at.
Nope, not that way.
Was
he going off the 6 with it?
I think he was, the way he hit it. Otherwise, he hit it horrible, and he normally doesn't miss hit balls that bad.
Sometimes it seems when you shoot a ball through a ball, it just goes so dead and perfect and easy. But come down to the bottom rail, over to the right side rail, up at the 13.
Yeah.
It might be, really one of the only shots. If you're trying to get out from there, it might be the only shot that they had.
Table. You have 3. One of their balls is hanging, kind of blocking the best pocket for your ball. Statistically, I like that shot right there. Think Stripes is going to lose from here, all his options.
Go off the 10 and then try to carry him in the 11.
Yeah, it's almost, I think you only got to just do like a pinch to dry. I mean, it's almost
Then you're probably looking at banking the 13, right?
Yeah, I would assume.
But I think the cue ball might be up towards to make that bank even easier. Did he hit the 1 first?
I think it's, yeah. But yeah, he had to hit the 1 first.
Man, this match is going to get really tight. They pull this game. Anybody's match right now.
Well, it looks like the women's boxing match is over, so I think we got the Tyson one coming up next.
Well, that'll work. They win this game, make a ball in the break. I think they'll win the match.
I would, if I could, I would prefer to shoot the 4-ball last. So, like, if you know, shoot the 3.
Oh, you don't want to be on top of a ball. Well, that's all right.
You can stop shot or draw your cue ball back like 2 inches, shoot the 4 into the side, and then the 8 into the bottom left. But that's just my, you know, personal.
If I can get more of the cue ball, I would agree with doing that right there. But, oh, that'll work. I mean, they still should get out here.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't overhit this and put the 8 up on the 10.
Put the 8 on the 10, yeah. Or hit it firm enough where the 8 goes through the 10. That's exactly what we didn't want to have happen right there. Yep. Yeah, and you might not have a bad shot because if you come and catch the rail first and then the 10, the cue ball will come out in the middle of the table. If you hit that 10 square, you're probably going to be stuck over there. And I think the 8 could even be bankable in the right side pocket. Oh, boy, he missed that breakout by a lot. But he has another chance at it. No, maybe. That's
you really don't have a chance.
No, you don't really have a chance now. Man, this is a tough spot. He's going to put the cue ball down on the bottom rail. Maybe even try to get underneath the 10. I don't like getting underneath the 10 ball, though, because you're going to get safed right back.
I don't know. I think he either misses a 7 or he scratches if he makes it.
Oh, boy. Well, you make it. You're probably on the 8.
This be the shot of the match right here.
Yeah, I didn't even get over it.
Might have been a foul.
Yeah. All right, sorry about that, folks. I just got back in time and they had hit that 1 ball in. I do apologize on that. I had to take a quick 2-and-2 break, as Chuck Roller would say. Be back in 2-and-2. It's all good. So I think JK is trying to rope Ryan into some 1 pocket. So he's over doing some politicking right now, trying to get a game going. But I do appreciate him being in on the stream. Very knowledgeable. So Dave O'Keefe at the table. Action Man Dave O'Keefe. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you guys had a good time to stream. The match is not over. It is a race to 11. Could be a lot of pool still, especially at this pace. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but this has been a long one. And that's how it goes sometimes, you know. It's how it goes, especially with the 2nd ball break, as I've stated. You get a little bit longer match, but Action Man at the table. And nothing. Nothing. But solids are runnable. And there's your path. The cue ball here, you want to stay above the 1 ball. You don't want to get straight on or get below it. And I wouldn't have, well, I think that'll still work. 6:30 to 10:30 we're at. And rumor has it if they go hill, they're going to flip and throw another 800 in the kitty. I'm just kidding. And 3 will get you on the 5. You don't have to take both these balls in the middle of the table right now. 5-year-olds cover them off. You're better than that, Gene. Hold up, hold up. Oh, no. Oh, he did cut it. Not only did he cut it, but he got him on the 7. My goodness, I didn't think he could cut that ball. Oh, what a good shot, Gino. Man, oh man, was that a good shot. It was obviously a little bit easier than I thought it was. Look at this shot by Vince. Beautiful. Here we go. 8-10, 8-10. That's the big question. What's the over-under on making it to midnight for one match? What do you think, Don? Could be 3 more games. I would say that. Let's see what Dave does here. Good safety. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, 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 oh boy, oh boy. Did he give him a look at that? I think Massey are kind of elevating the cue more and really getting some juice on. I think this is kind of a more of a curve. I don't think it's enough to where he can just throw this with a bunch of right English and have the cue ball curve. I think he has to elevate a little bit. I might be wrong, though. It looks like he's just trying to cut it straight in. Yeah, he did. Wow, what a shot. Man, what a shot. Holy cow. Wow. I didn't think he could make that either. Don's like, wow, I didn't think he could make that ball. I think what Dave was trying to prevent, and I agree with him on this, if this is the case, he didn't want to hit that hard enough to draw, to hide behind those balls, underneath those balls, and have that stripe come back off that rail and then open them back up, if that makes sense. I think if he felt that if he had hit that firmer, that stripe would have went over and possibly hit the stripes he was hiding behind, and then they would have had a shot at that. Obviously not the result, but I could see playing that safety, but I also see shooting a straight-in shot, too. It's just 6 and 1 and a half, a dozen the other. Oh, that's a tough miss, too. But look at this. Look at these balls over there. Or is he calling the 15? I don't know what he's calling. I don't want to ask over there either. Get over there and start pointing at balls and patterns and. Oh, 15. That's what he called. Oh my goodness, that was kind of unfortunate. That ball went too, but let's roll my partner on top of that ball. But I mean, obviously he didn't intend to. But let's see what Dave O'Keefe does here. Good shot on that 9 ball. Well done. And not surprising at all, he mentioned it to Vince and Gene. I think Jesse's one of the more let him shoot this first. I feel Jesse's one of the more stand-up players to be able to, call for foul on himself or let his opponents know that something happened. At 10-8 right now, I don't want to let Vince and Gene back to the table because they get to 10-9, and I think this match is going to go the other direction still. Dave makes this though, and that changes everything. Nope. Good try on that, man. Good try. That wasn't easy. And the 10 would have probably went in the same pocket, but Vince is on the solids here, shooting the 4. Go over to the side rail, and they get down to the bottom rail and shoot the 1 in the same pocket. Just like that. 3 gets to the 7, 7, 6, whatever. But I think the 1 getting on the 2 right now, unless you get on the 2 and take it down in the lower right corner. I like that. I like that play right there. So 2 ball to the 3. And I don't know if the 6 goes in the side. I think it does. But this could go 5 hours on this match. That's a really good spot right there. That not only a good spot, but look at that angle to get back in the 8-ball. Just simple drawback. Don't miscue. And there you go. Good out, good out. 9-10. I think the last match I commentated here was hour and 45 minutes. And this one is, let's see, 6, 7, 1, 8, 2, 9, 3, 10, 4. 4 hours and 15 right now. You probably have me muted, but even so. It's a long time. But here we go. Vince Garcia at the table. 9-10. Anybody's match now. Look at this. Don't move that ball. Don't do that. That's where the cue ball is going to end up, though, I think. And he did it. He went right there. Oh, my God. Good shot. Good shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh. What a shot, Vinny, from Minnie. John Condor, though, is coming to my rescue with a charger for my phone. And Jesse, I think he's going to pull off the 6 into the 4-ball. I think he's going to try to move that forward. A lot of scratch in this ball, though. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nope, he didn't try to move that ball. Make sure you're committed to the shot and execute. You got this. Man, how many people can overcut that ball? Holy cow. So now Vinny from Minnie. Pull this back off the 12. Take the 14 in the same pocket. And we should be at hill. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. I don't know if you go up that far. It's going to draw back with low right. Probably hit about the second diamond with the cue ball. Right there, second diamond. You have the 13 on the side. If you go too far, you can always take it down in the corner. I kind of like floating it forward here. And not getting to the 50-yard line, though. That's holding it. That's what I didn't want to do if I was trying to hold that ball. I didn't want to be right there. And if not, you could get back to it. Is he going to cut this ball now? Yeah. Yep. Come on, Gino. Oh, good try. Good try. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, or one of these two teams? If this goes hill, I put my money on the fight. Is he going to try to move the 4 now? Yeah, he is. Oh, my goodness. No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Peyton, that's likely going to happen too, ain't it? And I honestly feel that that fight might end before this match. Which hours ago, like feels like yesterday, but hours ago, if anybody would have put that proposition bet up that the Tyson Paul fight would end before this match, I think you wouldn't have had anyone take that bet. So 10-10, here we go. Hill. Vince Garcia and Gino versus Jesse Engel and Dave O'Keefe. 4.5 hours in, we are at the end. And really, with the second ball and all that, I enjoyed the match. I know it's been a long one, and I've made fun on it, but I don't see there's nothing, second ball, you're going to get some longer games. And there's a lot at stake here, so. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Scratching the break is not a good way to start, especially the 7:15. Tyson still looks like a bad man. Although if you're going to pay me $20 million, I'll let him knock me out. Well, he can knock me out once a year if he wants to. If I get paid $20 million for a fight, I can lose all the pool matches I want, right? But Dave and Jesse have a really good opportunity to wrap this up here finally. I say finally because they were close to the hill for quite a while. 2 balls down in this game. I like that he's taking his time on this. He's very methodical. And cannot blame him. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Looks like he's elevating to just curve the ball just a little bit. Nope, couldn't make it. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Gotta just make this ball and come back for that 1-4. Oh, he moved the 4. Oh my God. What a shot, Gino. Now everything goes. He just got to clean him up. Wow. This team was down 9-2, was it, at one point? He doesn't have to elevate much, though, but the thing is I think I'm going to draw back and try to get in the 5 off this ball. I don't know if I'm going to hold it for the 4. But Gino shot it better than I would, that's for sure. It's there, though. And if you go too far and get above the 4, then you have the 5, then you're right on the 4. Nope, ain't going to get there. Apprehensive a little bit there. But I don't like that because if you go past the 8 ball going 2 rails, then you have no pocket for the 8 ball. Should definitely be able to get on the 1 from here, though. It's almost a outside English natural shape. Now he's going to have to go 2 rails to cut this, though. Cue ball can get away from him off this 9 ball. He's got to be really careful. If you avoid it, you got to be careful you don't go too far. Oh, he got over there. Scratch is in play in the upper right corner. Oh, he got it. Wow. What a shot and what a match. Man, oh man, that was that was a marathon. Fun though. 11-10. Vince and Gene over Jesse and Dave.